Hey, this is Teresa from the White Cat channel again. With my new improved Shirataki noodles, they're actually so good, to me anyway, that I'm going to start using them from now on in hopes of finally reaching my weight loss goal. Because that's why I first started trying to make these. I just didn't like the store-bought ones. I've heard other people say that too, that they don't like them. And I also knew I was going to need a lot of them because it's going to take me probably about a year to lose my weight. And I'll be posting other videos, Lord willing, about that. And anyway, this is a recipe I came up with that's really simple. I used this thing called Hormel Natural Choice uncured bacon. Original uncured bacon. It doesn't have any preservatives, 100% natural, no added hormones, and no MSG. And the no MSG is a big thing for me because if I'm not knowingly eating something with MSG, I mean, even if I do knowingly eat it, I get migraines, and it kind of puts me down for the rest of the day. So anyway, what I'm going to do is just follow the directions on the back. I don't want and I don't like having to clean up a bunch of spatter. So I just went ahead and read the back. It said bake at 400 degrees. Just separate them out and put them in a shallow pan and bake from 15 to 20 minutes or until desired crispness. And that's what I did last time. I baked them a little bit more because I like it crispy. And I had planned to just break them all apart. So if they're crispier, they break apart easier. And then I can put them in my Shirataki noodles dish. But anyway, this is what I was doing. Separating them all. Just got a couple more to put in the pan. And when you do put them in the pan like this and bake them, you'll be surprised at how tiny they get. So don't expect them to have this much volume when you take them out of the oven. but they'll be nice and crispy and good. Okay, like I said, I don't like cleaning up spatter, so I usually just kind of cock a lid a little bit on there. I don't totally put it on because you don't want all that moisture. Hey, the bacon's done. I just took it out of the oven. What? Where'd it go? Well, who took my bacon? I better go check it out. Oh, here it is. It's already crumbled up. Nice and crispy bacon. Now I'm ready. Gotta get this dish done because I'm getting hungry. Okay, what I do after the bacon's all crumbled, take and put medium onion or however small or large you like. Let it fry until they kind of get tender. But if you want them harder, that's fine. I just like to get them a little bit. Not totally caramelized, but sweeter. And this onion is one of those Vidalia onions. I only use that because I love them. I love Vidalia onions. Oh, they smell so good. Oh. And what I did, you probably noticed it, I just left all the bacon grease in there, and that's what I'm frying in. Easy peasy. Yep, I know I can make shirataki noodles, but actual recipes. I've never been the greatest cook, so I would really appreciate it if any of you watching have shirataki noodle recipes that you've used shirataki noodles in. You know, either post a link to some really good ones, or you know, let me know in the comments. Just kind of write one out. I need all the help I can get if I'm gonna, you know, at least make this a year worth of using shirataki noodles and make it interesting for people, because I don't want to constantly just be making one or two really plain dishes for you guys to watch while I document my my shrinkage. That would be appreciated. Right now, what I usually do is kind of move them to the side, and then I also have like 2 eggs that I put some black pepper. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit because eggs don't like really hot heat. And then I just go ahead and scramble a little bit. While those things are frying, I actually take some peanuts, roasted salted peanuts. I just picked these up at a hardware store because they were huge, 4 pounds. And then I just put a couple handfuls in there, however much I want, and let those things fry as well. It adds some crunch because these shirataki noodles have no texture. It's like eating nothing, eating air. And the crunch you get from these peanuts really makes a difference. And also the addition of the onions adds super sweetness too. I like sweet, what can I say? Okay, now I can add the bacon. Let that heat up again. Is my hand in the way? It's always in the way. And what I do with the shirataki, you know, I drained it, and I found it's really helpful just to go ahead and squeeze it through your hands. I mean, it'll squirt everywhere. It really will. But it really has a nice length to it when you do like that. I don't like the long noodles personally. I like it a little squishy. And this kind of makes it more like the egg foo young type beans. You know, those mung beans. Kind of makes them look like that. And actually, the texture in your mouth when you eat them ends up like that. You're not going to get them all, you know, but yeah, squish them really good. Get some hand strength going. Or you could just, you know, cut them with the scissors really nice and short. So, and these are going to get coated with all that good bacon fat to help you lose fat. There's some that wanted to jump ship. Okay. At this time, I just keep mixing, and then the other things I add quick include just a tiny bit of soy sauce. I know soy sauce usually has some MSG in it, usually anyway, but and some extra salt, which I don't want, but it does give that good flavor. A little extra, not too much, just sprinkle it over. And if I want it more salty, I use no salt, which is a sodium alternative. This just made out of potassium, and everyone needs more potassium in their diet anyway. So I just sprinkle a tiny bit over there. And then the last thing, sesame oil. And that'll really give that deep deep flavor. So, sorry it's not really scientific, but I just squirt them in there until, or squirt the ingredients in there until I, don't want to squirt anymore. And, you guys can flavor it as you want, so, but it kind of has that fried rice, reminiscent of fried rice, so. And you can make it as, warm as you want. That's pretty warm, so that's probably done. That was pretty easy, don't you think? And I will go ahead and put it on a plate if you need to see it on a plate, so hold on. I'll put it on the baking dish and get the rest of the goodies. Yeah, I really like the peanuts in there. It's just yummy, yummy, yummy. And this recipe, I found that it makes so much. You can divide it into 3 or 4, depending on how hungry you are. I wouldn't eat all at once because that's just way, way, way too much. And one of the rules with starting, like a high fiber diet is to start slow. So just remember that. I know you're going to want to gobble it up if it tastes good to you. So anyway, this is Teresa from the White Cat channel. I'm going to sign off, and hopefully I remember to put everything in the see more section, and the recipe will be down there. Eventually I'm going to start having some kind of a website where you guys can go to and download a PDF version that, so you don't have to do any formatting or anything. I'll make it easy peasy on you. So, okay, I will talk to you guys later, and let me know, please. I mean, if this is really gross to you, let me know. I don't want to keep cooking, with my rudimentary skills if, it's not up to par. But I like it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.